everyone, I'm just doing Friday night news a bit late this weekend. I've had a few things to do. Sorry about that, but let's go. Just trying something different, little computer room scenario here. Two sets of news. The new microphone has been ordered. Woohoo! It'll be really good to have the proper mic. Alrighty, second bit of news. I have an Xbox, not Xbox 363, a PlayStation 3. So I swapped one of my Xbox 360s for a PlayStation 3. So I will be reviewing some of the games that I've already got for the PlayStation 3. Using the little controller. But I've also got, for $20 on special, a little capture card. So this converts analog to digital. You connect that into a laptop or a computer, and you connect the other side into RCA. So it'll be 480p. So not 720, but at least I can record stuff off the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3. Alrighty, so moving on to the news. So dogfighting has got a final date, the 29th of the month, which is the 30th for Australia, and then it's my estimate that we'll finally get to play it once everyone's downloaded. The download servers have been deployed in Australia and Asia on the 31st, which will be the Saturday, so the last day of May. Alrighty. So, Defiance is going free to play. Defiance is a FPS MMO. I think it's a year, possibly more. It's been hanging around. You used to buy it for, I think, US 60. Just going off my memory here. Feel free to correct me on YouTube. Alright, so in June it's going free to play. So I will be actually installing that and giving it a go. I recently installed DayZ again. Did not like it. Felt it wasn't ready for prime time playing. Uninstalled it. This weekend, what did I install? Oh, Men Assault 2 or something. Yeah, this little RTS game which I thought would be really good because there's no new RTSs this year, as Generals 2 got cancelled. It was just rushing troops. There was no base building, so that's not my cup of tea. But I will do a review nevertheless. Alrighty, so the Battlefield 4 DLC pack was leaked, and then I think it was 8 hours later the trailer appeared from EA Games anyway. The whole DLC pack for Battlefield 4 seems like a complete rip-off of every single Battlefield 4 that has been out in the past. I mean, you just have to look at one of the DLCs. I'm not sure if it's China Rising or the next one, but it's got Metro, and it's like Metro was one of the most hated levels in Battlefield 3. It's just like, you put it in 4Y? Anyway, one of the good things about the new DLC coming out is you have a shield. So that might be fun. Alrighty, so Watch Dogs is coming out on the 28th, I think. It's pretty late in the month. I haven't actually got a date on my cheat sheet here. But it does 1440p on the PC, it does 900p resolution on the PlayStation 4, it does 792p on the Xbone. It is coming out on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360, I think. I'll have to double check that. Alright, so what other news we have here? Oh, Defiance is, if you actually watch the TV show, is coming back in June. So that's good. We also have True Blood starting up soon. The new X-Men movie is coming out soon. So that should be good if anyone likes X-Men. If not, you're very weird. Grid Autosport was announced, and they brought out a trailer. So I'll link the trailer below. Oh yeah, Xbox Gold system got changed in the week. One of the things I really disliked about my Xbox was you had to pay subscription to use ABC, iView, SBS iViews thing, whatever they call it. You had to pay subscription to use YouTube. You had to pay subscription to watch Twitch stuff. So I never really bothered with the subscription. I basically downloaded the codecs of different movies, updated the console, and haven't bothered since. But yeah, now they've done that, I might actually look into connecting, maybe. Alrighty, Expo news. They've announced that for US $3.99, they're going to bring out Xbone without Connect. And to be honest, who plays Connect? Alrighty, so they've announced that GTA 5 has shipped 33 million units. That's a lot. At the same week, and I don't know if I've got that written down, but they've got details that Red Dead Redemption might be coming on PC, and there was another game announced for consoles next year. Can't remember off the top of my head. Alrighty, what have we got here? Orcs Must Die 2 went on sale for $3.74, I think it was, during the week. Even though it's not on sale, it's a really good game and people should buy it. I did a video for it and someone requested that. The Intel new motherboards have been released. The Z97, which is still socket 1150 and still has just it's a complete new chipset, and to be honest, I'm not seeing any advantage in using it. There's no K CPUs, the bus speeds has been sped up, but to be honest, wait a little bit longer and just get the old stuff. Like, I'm using the standard Haswell 1150. It runs great. It's a 3.3 gigahertz thing. It runs everything really nice. If anything, I need 16 gig of RAM instead of 8, and I need a better graphics card because I can't seem to run games with VSync on. I always turn VSync off, and I also turn off motion blur, and AA usually goes down to 2 or 4. Alrighty, Windows 8.1 patch has been pushed back until next month, so that would be June. PAX Australia, is anyone actually going to that? That is in November 2014. I will be going. I'm not sure which day, probably Saturday. So yeah, I'll probably fly down from Brisbane to Melbourne, and then yeah, go see PAX, go see CIG, the Star Citizen people, and then fly back late Sunday night. Alrighty, so Slashdot the other day had a news article about what is better, Thunderbolt, which is the new implementation that Intel and Apple came up with, but Intel owned the patents on, to replace Firewire. So they're saying, is Thunderbolt going to take off, or is this new USB thing that's coming out called Super Speed Plus? So I guess it's like USB 3.5. Also, Sony seem to be having a bit of issues lately with their money. I know in one of the news articles I saw on a Japan website, they were saying they were shutting down the Sony building in Japan, like the HQ. I went there in Japan. It was a great building. It showed heaps of stuff. It was a shame because they built that building. The Sony executives were foregoing bonuses and took a 50% pay cut for the next semester. What do they call it? Financial year. Already, GameSpy has shut down. and is in the process of shutting down. So that will affect Battlefield games, Arma, Borderlands, truckloads of games. They said EA have at least 50 games that's affected. A lot of the games, and not all the games that have been affected, pretty much have LAN support, which is good. So that means you can use Tungle, which is free, and it's a virtual LAN software, and you can play those games using that method. A bit like Flatout, they got games I ditched a while ago. Alright, Titanfall has had a patch, and this just came out before the Origin sale. So this weekend up until it's probably like 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Origin has offered Titanfall for 40% off and Battlefield 4, just the game, for 40% off. So what I've done is I bought Titanfall through Mexico for $24 US, which is I think $27 Australian. So they've patched it, and the patch took out Capture the Flag, took out some other mode, but added in a new DLC, added 144 FPS on PC, added support for 144 Hz monitors, and some other minor things. Alrighty, I'm just going through my little list. I can't see any other news. So I'd like just to thank everyone for watching my little news segment. I'd love some feedback. Please let me know what games you want to see on the PlayStation 3. If you want to see any games on the Xbox 360, let me know. But pre-warning, I do not play shooters on consoles. I use this marvelous thing called a keyboard for that. Any other game like fighters, platformers, car games. Prime example, awesome games, Flatout for Xbox, Burnout, another great game. I actually have both of these games on the Xbox and on the PC. That's how much I like these games. Alrighty, so I'm going to wrap this up. I will do some game footage on my PC. Let me know how you like this quality of film. It's actually going through my $500 digital camera. I tried it through my actual video camera and it was actually shoddy quality. And that's about it. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend. Hi everyone, just a bit of update. I missed a couple of things, so I'm just going to quickly run through those. Mozilla added DRM to Firefox at version 4, so many people may not want to upgrade or find another browser. Myself, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a new fork of Firefox and they offer that on SourceForge. Okay, the Division got delayed to 2015 for quality, because we obviously know how much quality they've put out for Blacklist and Ghost Recon Future Soldier. It has been announced that they got 11 million sales for Assassin's Creed Black Flag, so that's pretty good. Arma 3 was free on Steam this weekend and it had 40% off, so I think that worked out to be US $36, which ended up being the original price. So that's pretty good, worth getting that. Watch Dogs went gold. I will be checking out that. I think it's about a week away. Wolfenstein is just around the corner as well. It got leaked on the internet for the Xbox 360 version and the PlayStation 3 one, so that's about a week away as well. Capcom have announced an expansion pack for the Street Fighter game, so it's called Ultra Street Fighter, and it's available as an upgrade on top of Street Fighter or as a standalone expansion pack. So it's coming out on PC in August, but it's coming out on console next month, so June. And that's just my update on info. Alrighty, sorry about that. I will have a better setup on next Friday, and I'll have Titanfall installed on Friday, and I'll have my new camera, and I would have tested my green screen, which is actually over there, and I will be doing some cool little background effects. Love some comments. Hope you guys finding the news helpful, and if you've got a spare $24 and you don't have Battlefield, go buy it or go get Titanfall. Alrighty, have a great weekend and thanks for tuning in.